Hello and welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Blog. Today we'll be comparing 4 different watches we sell here at Heinnie Haynes, and hopefully what that'll do is give us a bit of a guide of to what sort of watch to be looking for and sort of the features that we have on some of the watches we sell here. So, first one we're going to look at Citizen Eco Drive. It comes in a lovely blue box there. Get that to one side. So, this is a fully stainless steel watch. The case diameter 44mm, case depth is 12mm. Nice thick sturdy watch, stainless steel strap as well as case. Fully analog, there's no digital timings about it. It's battery operated. It's also water resistant up to 100 meters. Product weighs roughly 160 grams, so it's not a very heavy watch. Let's open it up. Is that my watch? So you can see it on the wrist there. It's not too big for the wrist, fits quite comfortably. Strap's a little bit big for me, we can get that adjusted. So it doesn't fit, it's not too big over the wrist, sits quite comfortably, decent size, decent height off the wrist. It's not too big, it's going to get caught on anything and start getting damaged. So you can see that. So that's a Citizen Eco Drive. Next watch we're going to look at is the Casio G-Shock. Comes in a nice metal tin like this. So the Casio in the tin there. So this is the Casio G-Shock GA. So this is a stainless steel and resin case. Case depth is 15mm. Case width is 46mm. It's a fully resin handle, very comfortable to wear. You can see that. LED backlight included, so if you need to use this at night, there's no problem at all with that. It's also water resistant up to 200 meters, perfect for snorkeling and swimming. Product weighs 120 grams, so it's not very heavy at all, sits on the wrist quite comfortably. A bit like the Citizen, the strap's a little bit big for me, however, if you get an idea of how the watch sits. So, the face it's a little bit slightly bigger than the Citizen, so it looks slightly bigger on my wrist, but it's not too big, it's not completely covering my wrist, making my wrist look absolutely tiny. What it does do is it sits reasonably far off, but again, not too far off that you start catching it and damaging it. Sits pretty comfortably on the wrist, especially when you've got the strap at the right length, fit nice and comfortably on the wrist, not too big, not too small. The next watch we're going to look at is the Wenger. Comes in a lovely metal tin like this. Open that up. Okay, so the Wenger. A good view of that. There we are. Okay, so this has a 46mm case diameter. The case is stainless steel. The case depth is 11mm, so it's not too deep, quite a little bit less than both the previous watches we've seen. Leather strap on this one, the other two, one had a resin, the other had a stainless steel, this one's got a leather strap, very comfortable. Again, it's purely analog, so there's no digital clock on there. It's water resistant up to 100 meters, so again you can snorkel with it on, no problem at all. Product weight is just 81 grams, so it's a very, very light watch. Put that on my wrist. With this watch, unlike the previous two, it's got a buckle, so it's much easier to fit all wrists without having to adjust it. So I've not had to adjust that at all, and it fits quite comfortably on my wrist. Slightly smaller same size head as the Casio, but it actually looks a little bit smaller, fits comfortably on my wrist, doesn't protrude off too far, so it looks quite comfortable, not going to be caught on anything big and start damaging the watch. Very, very comfortable with the leather strap on there. Very easy to adjust as well, with the holes on there, really easy to take off and on. Here we are, and that's the Wenger. Final watch we're going to look at today in our comparison is the Tracer H3. There we are. Take this out of the box. So this is the Tracer H3. See if I can get, there we are. It's got a little bit of film on there and to protect the watch at the moment, so sorry if there's a little bit of a glare. So this is a steel and resin case, 45mm in diameter, 12mm deep. So it's actually one of the shallowest in the group that we're seeing today. Nylon strap, again very, very comfortable with a buckle there, so it's easy to adjust. Trigger light on the hands and markers, which is Tracer's registered copyright thing, keeps it so you'll be able to see it at night, so you'll be able to see all the dials and the hands of the watch at night time. Weighs a mere 80 grams, again much like the Wenger, very light, and it hopefully will be very comfortable. So I'm trying to buckle it. Put it on the wrist like so. Very comfortable on the wrist there. You see, it fits quite comfortably. Doesn't look too big. Doesn't protrude off too far. This is a little bit of an annoying part of it. It's a little bit too big because I think it's because I've got a smaller wrist. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Very nice looking watch there. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll start talking a little bit more about some of the other features that are included in the watch, and then we'll sort of go on to the most important bit, sort of the price point of these, and sort of who would typically use them. So, Citizen Eco Drive, perpetual calendar in there. It has a 12 and 24 hour time on there, dual time, alarm, and it also has it never needs a battery because of its Eco Drive technology. Never needs a battery. You don't have to worry about those expensive repair bills to get a new battery, or no expensive battery replacement bills, all included in the watch. So, I'll give you a bit of an idea of that. Single clasp opening and closing, something like that. Very easy. Clips in like so. Single opening, opens up again. Very nice watch. Casio G-Shock. Again, this one's full of features. It's shock resistant, so you don't have to worry about sort of the little drops and little bashes it may get into. It's got an inbuilt thermometer, auto LED light to illuminate the watch face. It's got world time, so it'll tell you sort of the time in different places around the world, different areas around the world. It's got a stopwatch that works to 1 to the 100th of a second. Water resistant up to 200 meters, which is 100 meters more than the Citizen and the Wenger we saw earlier. So a bit more useful if you do go snorkeling, you do want to dive down, you don't have to worry about potentially damaging the watch. You're able to set 5 daily alarms on it, so you shouldn't be worried about missing any of your events or worry about missing any activities you need to do. It also has a countdown timer as well, so if you need to do anything, such as if you're in the gym, you need to count down towards your next set, you can do that if you're cooking eggs for your meal. Again, countdown timer, no problem at all. It also has a digital compass built in as well, so you should no excuses for getting lost with this. Final feature, again, single buckle opening and closing. Very easy to use, very easy to operate, very comfortable on the wrist. The Wenger Terragraph. So, we're talking about this leather strap. This isn't feature full, it only has one keynote feature, which is stopwatch. Really, really easy to operate. Start and stop. Right? Really easy to operate. Again, it's purely analog, so it's not going to be have massive amounts of features, but it is a very nice looking watch. Simple, it has the dates on there, it has a stopwatch on there, and it tells the time. Everything you need from a watch there. Very, very nice looking watch. Tracer H3, again very nice watch. Nylon strap, very, very comfortable, very, very durable. In terms of features, it doesn't really have any. There's no stopwatch feature on there. It is a nice looking watch, so it doesn't have any of the additional features. It does tell time, it does have dates on it as well, so it has all the essentials and the bare basics that you need from a watch, but in a very good looking watch. It's one that looks very sturdy, very durable. If you're out and about, going out a lot, this watch will be dependable. So in terms of who would use them, this watch isn't a watch you'd want to wear if you're going out and about trekking, doing bushcraft or activities like that. If you're going out for a meal in the evenings, you want to wear it to work. This is a very, very nice watch. Very comfortable, very stylish. The price of this one is £238.95. Very, very good price. Very, very good watch. Anything else to see from that? Casio G-Shock GA again. So, feature packed as we've just described. This is for the type of guy that never takes his watch off once he puts it on. It's very, very, very long lasting, very hard use. Take this anywhere. It does fit in with most outfits, most workplaces. You could wear this around all day, every day, and no one would bat an eyelid. It's not stand out from the crowd. It's not one that's going to make people go wow, but it is a very durable watch. It's a very strong watch, and it has loads of features to get you through everyday life. Very good. The Wenger. So it does, again, it's not feature packed. It is a very nice looking watch. Leather strap, very comfortable, with a nice little feature on it as well. Genuine leather, 22mm in length. Very nice watch. It's got the stopwatch feature, which is very useful, but again, it's not something that I think you'd want to particularly wear out and about to the gym. You may not want to wear it that often. If you do, I think it will definitely cope. It's hard use, the leather looks strong, so there are a couple of options there. Final watch again, the Tracer H3. Nice watch, very strong nylon strap. You can wear this out and about wherever you want. The big problem with this is that it hasn't got many features, so how useful it would be would depend on the individual. A lot of the features that are included in some of the watches you have on your phone anyway, so if you want to wear a watch but you probably wouldn't use it for all the features, then you might want to go for this watch, because it's a very, very nice looking watch, very light, very durable. The other slight problem with it is very, very dark around here, so even though it's got the illuminated handles at night, it is still quite dark and you can't quite make out everything in there without having to look a little bit harder. And it doesn't help actually that we still got the screen protector on there. So in terms of the price then, again, I think I mentioned Citizen is $238.95, Casio $254.95, sorry. The Wenger $244.95, and the Tracer $227.95. So the Tracer is the cheapest at $227.95. The next cheapest is the Citizen. The Wenger is the second most expensive, and the Casio G-Shock GA is the most expensive. So in terms of value for money, I think they're all very much worth their money. It all depends exactly on what individual you'd want to do with it. So if you are interested in it, give us a call, have a chat with us about any of the watches here or some of their sister products. Have a look at Heinnie.com, go into the watches section. Hopefully we'll give you a bit of a guide. So we want to give you today a comparison between these watches, which are between sort of 220 to 250 odd pound, which seems to be the most popular bracket for watches that we sell. Hopefully you found this useful, hopefully you found this insightful. Please keep looking at our YouTube and we'll put more videos up soon.